country in the reserves. But I wanted to be in business. I wanted to be in the private sector. And I can remember having served in both the Army and the Marine Corps, and looking at my resume, I didn't have a business degree. So I was in Army infantry and Marine Corps infantry, and employers would look at my resume and say, I want to thank you so much for your service, but I don't see where you would fit in our organization. And so I changed my resume just a little bit. Instead of putting that I was an infantry officer in the United States Marine Corps specializing in amphibious warfare, I put that I was involved in international real estate specializing in the acquisition of beachfront property. Well, that did not work, and I did not get a job. But I took my savings from having served overseas in the Marine Corps and put it down on a small business, where I learned how to balance a budget, meet a payroll, and run an organization efficiently enough to make a profit. These are qualities not found very often in Washington, D.C. As a veteran, I want to make sure that our men and women coming home from Iraq and Afghanistan are able to make that transition from the military to civilian life. And I will make sure, as a member of Congress, that we as a nation honor the sacrifices of the men and women that serve this country in defense of freedom, and that we honor them with the commitments and the benefits that they have earned. I believe that the greatest threat to America is not Iran, it is not North Korea, it is not even Al-Qaeda. The greatest threat to the United States of America comes from within, and it is the unsustainable debt of this country. That is the greatest threat to America. And I will continue to fight for a balanced budget amendment to the United States Constitution that strips the power away from Washington to continually spend money that we do not have. As you know, I have a very tough race. I am a target of the Democrats nationally to flip this seat. Nancy Pelosi has recruited Speaker Andrew Romanoff to move into this district and to run against me. Romanoff and Pelosi have a lot in common. They both want to take this country back to the good old days, what they call the good old days, where Democrats controlled every lever of power in Washington, D.C., and they were able to cram through bills like Obamacare without a single Republican vote, and we cannot allow that to happen again. Speaker Romanoff and I couldn't be more different. He is a son of privilege that went to Harvard and Yale, where he learned how to be an Ivy League liberal, and I am a son of a soldier who went to the United States Army and the Marine Corps, where I learned how to serve my country. Republicans, I need your support. I need your support to win this race. I need your contributions to my campaign. I need you to talk to your neighbors about my campaign, and I need you to volunteer for my campaign. Go to my website. It is bringitpelosi.com.